I'm Hazem Sika in Doha with the stories making headlines on Al Jazeera. Iraq's Prime Minister has asked residents of Anbar province to help drive out gunmen he calls terrorists. But the al-Qaeda-linked fighters have warned tribesmen of dire consequences if they support the army. The Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant has been occupying parts of the province for several days. Thousands have fled for safety. Iran has not been invited to take part in peace negotiations on Syria. The Geneva II meeting is due to happen in Switzerland later this month. Much of the Syrian opposition will also be staying away from those Geneva talks. At a meeting in Turkey, dozens of members of the Syrian National Coalition threatened to resign, saying they did not want to attend. Peace talks to end weeks of fighting in South Sudan are underway in neighbouring Ethiopia. The talks had been delayed by disagreements between parties representing both sides of the battle. Meanwhile, thousands are still trying to escape from the violence inside South Sudan. Harun Watassa has more from the capital Juba on the humanitarian situation.
Aid workers say it's getting worse. They're saying that people are crammed in UN bases, in other camps in some parts of the country. Now, these camps are full. They're really struggling to keep all these people in. So now they're looking for alternative sites. Again, the concern is the longer the fighting continues, the more people will keep coming to the UN bases, coming to other camps for safety. So they are really worried about that and how they're going to look after thousands of people who basically say they're too afraid to go home because of the fighting continuing in some parts of the country.
And you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.com.